Here we are in the new studio set up today, and we are going to start working on vocals for our cover of Gary Numan. Well, it's actually a cover of a cover. Fear Factory covered Gary Numan's Cars, and we're going to do kind of a cover of the Fear Factory version. Today we're going to be recording vocals for this and adding some stuff in here and there. So this will be interesting. This is the first video that we've done documenting the recording of vocals, and sometimes this can be very repetitive and boring. So we'll try and cut most of that stuff out. We're all set up and ready to start recording. We're probably going to work through this one verse at a time, so let's go ahead and start with the first verse. And we'll record this in sections and put it all together after. There's some, we'll have a few different, I'm looking at maybe like 2 vocal layers on this, so, which would be all together probably 4 tracks if we did it that way. Now we're going to start after we've got levels set and everything. Oh, you're not going to hear the music. You're just going to hear my voice.
Sexy.
Yeah. Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors, and it's the only way to live in cars. Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you, and it keeps me stable for days in cars. There's that part. Now we will move on to the next after we listen back and make sure that sounds okay. Can we get volume in the speakers? Here in my car, I'm the safest of all. I can lock all my doors, and it's the only way to live in cars. Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you, and it keeps me stable for days in cars. Much better with the music, so I'm sure. And you know, there's going to be more to this, so it's not just that one solo vocal track by itself.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. We can go ahead and move on to the next part.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Here in my car, when the image breaks down, I fucked it up. All that for that.
Good job, buddy.
And that's typically how recording vocals goes with us. It's we'll big build up and then well, screwed that up. Didn't come in at the right time. It's just time to start over.
Yes.
So
Every time.
yeah. Here in my car, when the image breaks down, will you visit me, please, if I open my doors in cars? Nah, go ahead.
Sounds shaky at the beginning of that, buddy.
Yep.
Ready?
Yes, sir. Here in my car, where the image breaks down, will you visit me, please, if I open my door in cars? Here in my car, you know I've started to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars. I think I can do a better job.
Think so?
Yeah, I'm probably yelling, but whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Here in my car, where the image breaks down, will you visit me, please, if I open my door in cars? Here in my car, no, I've started to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars. Just think.
Just listen.
Here in my car, when the image breaks down, will you visit me, please, if I open my door in cars? Here in my car, no, I've started to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars. One more time.
One more again?
Yeah, one more again. One more time. Maybe I get it right this time, or at least how I want it this time. Here in my car, where the image breaks down, will you visit me, please, if I open my door in cars? Here in my car, you know I've started to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars. Much better, in my opinion. Here in my car, when the image breaks down, will you visit me, please, if I open my door in cars? Here in my car, you know I'm starting to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars. So that's pretty much all there is to the song. Except for some stuff later on, but that's the main parts of the song. And I was actually doing some looking into this over the last few days. It's getting hot in here. We don't have the air installed yet. But looking into this song and its history and whatnot, and it was released, get this, 41 years ago. This song is 41 years old. Gary Numan is a very heavily influential artist in the industrial and rock genres. And, the interviews with the guy, basically, he was like, he didn't realize how many people he influenced, but he was a huge influence to Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails and many, many others. So this is a pretty cool.
You know, I thought was funny was that he actually was sick and tired of playing this song.
Yeah.
Until Trent asked him to join him on stage.
Right.
And asked him to play the song. He's like, oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was in the interview that I think that we both watched.
Yeah.
was that he was tired of playing the song. He was over it, and got tired of people, wanting to hear it and whatnot. He didn't think it was that great. No. And then it was the thousands of people that were at this show that where Trent Reznor actually said what an influence he was, and how influential that song was. What he was doing 41 years ago, that was uncharted territory. It was new ground.
Yeah. Which, if you go on YouTube and look for Professor of Rock, a lot of great documentaries about awesome songs.
Yes, absolutely. Professor of Rock.
Yep. I endorse it.
All right, so what we're going to do next, we're actually going to take a little break here real quick. And what we're going to do next is lay down another layer of vocals under this.
For sure.
Here in my car. Here in my car. Here in my car. I have watched a fucking cover of a video of a band doing that, and the guy who was doing vocals was super annoying. Super annoying voice.
But this video hasn't come out yet.
Thanks. Here in my car, here in my car, here in my car.
So I didn't keep it.
Oh, okay. Here in my car, here in my car, here in my car. Here in my car, here in my car, here in my car. Now the rest is basically just like kind of like backing vocals that are going in here. Nothing seems. That part and the in cars. And we'll add those in separately. And before this video is done, we will have the entire vocal set here for you.
I can actually control Logic from my phone. I just wanted to see how it turned out. So this is the channel that you were just on.
So that is the... Yeah, see? Oh, there we go.
Yep, so you can see like where I've soloed it on that screen. Yeah, so that clear solo. Oh, it's not soloed anymore. Maybe I want to unmute everything else, so I reset the mute. Look. Do. You can't hear it. Oh, yeah, so... Yeah, I did.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors in the car.
Or maybe I just think it's too loud. Yeah. So
in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you, and it keeps me stable for days in cars.
So, I was just checking it out because there's all kinds of junk you can do with it.
I think that's a pretty cool feature.
Yeah. Maybe I don't want it to circle around anymore. I can do that. I could set it to record. I could set the automation on it. Read, write, trim, relative. Then I can look at different things that I need to do. Like right now it's just key commands. So because I don't have any MIDI instruments, or I'm not on a MIDI instrument track. So, like if I do this one.
So this is what you were talking about with once we get the TV set up, we'll be able to control everything with an iPad.
Oh, yeah, no, I can do it now, even on this old Mac. Because this is what we're recording everything to, is this old Mac Pro right down here. It's like a 10-year-old computer. It doesn't even have like the latest firmware or the latest version of Logic. Like, it's a couple versions behind. Whenever I take something from my MacBook and put it on this, it always tells me,
Yeah.
you're using something from a newer version. I'm like, suck it up. Push play.
And it works.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, you know, if we're in a mixing session and we have an iPad, we can literally sit on the couch back there and listen from back there, and I can...
Yeah, everything in here is still kind of a work in progress, so I've got boxes of stuff sitting around right now.
And then I can work the faders up and down so that I can move between tracks. You can see on the screen where it's going to different tracks. So maybe I want to sit back there. I can actually turn off all the sound and do all the pre-fadering and leveling out and making sure the gain staging's right and stuff like that. You know, stuff like that.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Here in my car, like the safest of all. I can lock on my doors, and it's the only way to live in cars. Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you, and it keeps me stable for days in cars. Here in my car, rocking the image press down. Will you visit me, please, if I open my door in cars? Let's redo that part. You know, like I told you that we have to do. That's what I get for messing around and not paying attention.
Of course, just the second part of the whole thing.
Just the second part. Oh, am I doing all of it again?
Oh, I forgot. Go away. Oh, yeah, you are.
This happens a lot too.
Let's start you in a little bit. There we go.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock on my doors, and it's the only way to live in cars. Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you, and it keeps me stable for days in cars. Here in my car, where the image breaks down, will you visit me, please, if I open my door in cars? Here in my car, you know I've started to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars. And there we go.
And there we go.
And there we go. Now move on over to the last part there, and we'll go ahead and do that there as well. Here in my car.
Nothing seems.
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 Okay, now we'll show you what this sounds like and what we've done here.
Stop that.
I think it'll sound good. It might not. It might sound like shit. A little more loud.
Like the safest of all, I can lock all my doors and it's the only
Give it a little more volume for the video.
Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you and it keeps me stable for days in cars.
Now we'll blend those two vocal tracks to make them sound better together and make everything sound more full.
Here in my car, where the image breaks down, will you visit me please? If I open my door in cars. Here in my car, you know I'm starting to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars.
Nothing seems. Nothing seems. Nothing seems. Nothing seems. Nothing seems. Nothing seems. In cars. In cars. Okay. Now here's what this sounds like all put together. Give it a little more volume.
Here in my car, nothing seems. Here in my car, nothing seems. Here in my car, nothing seems. In cars. Here in my car, nothing seems. Here in my car, nothing seems. Here in my car, nothing seems. In cars.
So what we're getting ready to do is add a didgeridoo at the beginning of it for no reason other than just for the hell of it. So. All right. Now that we have this done, we'll probably use this in a couple of other spots in the song, and just as an added little thing here and there.
Here in my car, like the safest of all.
And we're gonna let it play through all the way through this time, so that so they can hear the vocals throughout the entire song.
Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you, and it keeps me stable for days in cars.
We might make another didgeridoo section and put in there.
Here in my car, when the image breaks down, will you visit me please? If I open my door in cars. Here in my car, you know I'm starting to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars. God.
There we go. Now that you've gotten to hear the song in its entirety with all of the vocals and everything added in, I think the next video that you see from us will probably be showing a finished product.
Mixing.
Mixing?
Mixing. I mean, there's a lot.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
true.
Of stuff to do this. Like this is nowhere near. A
No,
finished
it's
product.
not finished. Only the recording is finished. We still have.
We're done tracking
Yeah.
most of it. There's still a couple of guitar parts that I'm probably going to do at home. Mess with the digital a little bit, EQ it a little bit, and try to balance out the vocals a little bit more, and then start working on sub mixes and different things like compression, limiting, stuff like that.
So mixing will be the next video that you see from us. So until then, listen to old music and stay fucking metal.